What's the biggest challenge in scaling solar or wind energy?
The main problem is dealing with solar and wind is twofold. Number one, the efficiency is quite low, so you need a lot of them. For example, the amount of sunlight that reaches the surface of the earth is actually 1 kilowatt per meter square, which is actually quite a lot. However, panels only 20% efficiency or so. So to get 1 kilowatt of energy, you need something like 5 meters square of this electricity, and then of panels. And then of course the thing is, these are also quite erratic, so we need batteries to buffer the fluctuation in the output, as well as to compensate for when, for example, we have the cloudy days, you have less energy, so the batteries can help to feed back. Because wind is, if anything, wind is even more erratic than solar, because solar, the sun is always there in the daytime. It's only a case of whether or not it's bright enough to output as much energy. But whereas wind, sometimes there are days where you have several days where there's wind is very still, and wind, of course, they have only a limited operating velocity, average between 2 to 25 meter per second, which means that anything below this, your output is negligible. Anything above this is dangerous to the wind turbines. You have to shut it down and feather the thing, so that if you look on the internet, you can see what happens when the wind is too powerful. The turbine literally tears itself apart from stress loads. So the two main issues here would be this reliability, because it's dependent upon the weather, and then of course the land area required for the wind farm, for the solar farm.